Hey yo, what's going on with those viewers of the tube? Tyler here of Chico Crypto, coming to you not live, not in the studio, but out in the backyard for a candid video once again. And it seems like people really liked my last video, Corruption in Crypto. Viewers like that investigative content. So for those who didn't watch it, I recommend it. It's down in the description. Tether and FTX lawyers were former lawyers for this company called Excapsa, which was the parent company of Ultimate Bet. And Ultimate Bet was taken down by the DOJ for a cheating scandal where players were allowed to use a god mode and peek at other people's hole cards, stealing multi-millions from some big names. Actually, Ben Affleck was one of them. So I basically uncovered, that God mode is probably being used in crypto as of right now, especially with leverage. So if you didn't know, with leverage trading, there are liquidation levels. So if the Bitcoin price gets to a certain level, the trader, their position is completely wiped out and it goes to the exchange. So exchanges, I've been saying this for a long time, exchanges are looking at the liquidation levels. They're not supposed to. And they manipulate the markets to get the most out of, leverage traders. That's why you see such wild ups and downs, even here lately. So, it's all the exchanges, in my opinion. Bybit, especially Bybit. I hate YouTubers that shill Bybit because they're part of just the retail liquidity suck scam, in my opinion. Binance, FTX, it goes across. Wabi, even though we can't use that. OKX, they allow crazy amounts of leverage. There's only one exchange that does it kind of responsibly, and that's Kraken. But actually, Kraken has ties to Tether that go way back. So let's talk about that corruption in crypto. I say it goes deeper than anyone can imagine, and I'm not kidding. So let's begin. Tether in 2018, they partnered with a certain company, a Panamanian shadow bank called Crypto Capital. Well, in early 2018, I think, Crypto Capital lost 850 million USD of Tether's money. And guess what happened? That money tied to Crypto Capital was seized by Polish authorities as the money was tied to Colombian drug cartels. Yes, not Tether, but their bank, their payment processor, was involved with Colombian drug cartels, and Polish authorities shut it down and seized money. So Crypto Capital's main jefe, the boss, Ivan Molina Lee, he was actually arrested in mid-2019, late 2019, as he is actually part of the Colombian drug cartel. And yeah, he got arrested in Poland, or by Polish authorities, and then he's I don't know if the trial's been finished or not yet, but that did happen in 2019. So there was an American sub-boss. His name was Reggie Fowler. He was basically the lead of Crypto Capital in the United States. Well, crazy thing is, Reginald Fowler is former owner of the Minnesota Vikings. Well, he was arrested and he's going down. I think he's pleading guilty. As of, the case is still ongoing, but as of April of this year, yeah, he is pleading guilty. But the thing is, he's basically the fall guy, in my opinion. There are two other people involved with this, Oz Yosef and Ravad Yosef, that are still at large. And they were the contacts for Bitfinex and Tether, you guys. So they are still at large, and they probably hold a lot of information. And they're actually indicted by federal prosecutors. They want them. So they're still on the run. They still haven't been caught. Who knows if they will, but it's kind of hard to hide from the American government. So now let's move on, you know, even earlier than this. I mean, Tether, it gets even shadier. So Brock Pierce, if you don't know who Brock Pierce is, he's actually a child actor who starred in The Mighty Ducks. He is the founder of Tether. He founded it as RealCoin back in 2015, 2016. And then he sold it, but he actually became the banking partner for Tether after he sold it. He created Noble Bank. I can't remember where they are out of. Puerto Rico, maybe? Or it might be Panama, too. But he was our 2017, early 2018 bank for Tether. Well, Pierce, in 2002, before all this, he was arrested with sexual predator friend Mark Collins Rector. And they were in a house full of, yeah, kiddie porn. It's crazy. And he was arrested, although charges were dropped against Pierce. Mark Collins Rector was his friend. I mean, it's kind of weird that this guy is allowed to, you know, keep going in the crypto industry, and yeah, it blows my mind. But what's even crazier is after all this, you know, he gets charges dropped against him. In 2011, there was a conference held at a certain island. Yes, Brock Pierce is connected to Jeffrey Epstein. There was the Mindshift conference in 2011, and Brock Pierce was there. And that's not the only contact Brock has had with Jeffrey Epstein. So, I mean, like I said, the corruption goes deep on another level, you guys. So, I just want to talk about what else is going on in the crypto markets, because it expands outside of, you know, just Tether. Like I said, FTX and their lawyer was involved with Excapsa too. But the Winklevoss twins, Gemini, just got sued by the CFTC for lying and manipulating reserves in the markets. So, I mean, even the Winkies, you know, who you think would be doing things right, they're not, you guys. It's crazy to me. And Winkies twins, yeah, I mean, I hope they just turn things around and create a legitimate exchange. One of the most legitimate ones out there, like I said, is Kraken. But if you see some of my earlier videos on Tether, Kraken was highly involved with Tether, although they have distanced themselves since then. So there's also crazier stuff out in the world regarding FTX. You know, they have a counsel lawyer who is all involved with Excapsa, caught on audio, you know, trying to say we should lie and stuff. Well, FTX is actually the largest donor to someone's campaign, our president, Joe Biden. And it seems like it's getting Sam Bankman and FTX and basically Tether deep in with the U.S. government or the U.S. elite financial system, aka government, as FTX is rumored to be partnering with Goldman Sachs on some Bitcoin derivative products, you guys. It's crazy to me. But now let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin and everything. So the Bitcoin price, like I said, people didn't believe me for the longest time. It's going to be dancing around 30K. I mean, we've got above it, we're going below it, we're probably going to go above it, below it until we level off at a level around 30K. And again, I think there will be a capitulation dump around September. We are in the bear market, and the bear markets always end with a pretty gnarly dump. Oh yeah, and I want to let you guys know that I am going to be going to a few conferences here soon. So NFT NYC, it's 19th of June through the 22nd. I'll be there, I think. And then I will also be going to Berlin, yeah, for Polkadot Decoded. I'll be in Berlin June 26th through July 3rd. So 29th and 30th is Polkadot Decoded. So I can't wait to be there. Hope to get another interview with the Gavin Wood. Polkadot, I actually have a research video I'm going to be doing on Polkadot. I just found some stuff doing this research that I was like, oh man, I need to check that out. But finally, you know, if you want to make money off of all this, you know, there is money to be made, actually. There is a DeFi protocol which is doing well even in this bear market because they are tied to a lot of these entities, and that is Maple Finance, as they are a DeFi loaning company, and they gave $1 billion, they were involved with a $1 billion loan to FTX. So, I mean, there is ways to make money off of all this, but I'm not going to, but if you guys want to, go ahead. So check out Maple Finance if you want to get involved, you know, with them lending money to Celsius, FTX, all the people. So cheers, guys. I will see you next time, and hopefully see you at one of the conferences. Peace.